Finally, there's been some traction on this heinous crime where 2 people died. Let's get into it.
Following some breaking news in the manhunt for the person accused in the deadly shooting of a Minnesota state representative and her husband this weekend. Just within the last 30 minutes or so, 57-year-old Vance Bolter was caught and taken into custody. This is a live look at the scene right now in Minnesota. According to local reports, he was located in Green Isle, about 50 miles southwest of Minneapolis. We are expecting a press conference, possibly within the hour. It's a story that has gripped the nation. State Senator John Hoffman and his wife were also shot and injured in this targeted attack. They remain hospitalized. Many have called this a political assassination. Fox's Leah Bino sorts out the confusing timeline of events leading up to the capture.
It all started around 2 o'clock Saturday morning when a 911 call was made in Champlin. Police responded to Senator John Hoffman's home and found he and his wife Yvette had been shot. Both were rushed to the hospital and underwent surgery. Then about an hour and a half later, Brooklyn Park Police proactively went to check on Representative Melissa Hortman's home. There they found a man dressed as an officer with a fake police vehicle.
Now remember, this guy had flyers in his car that said "No Kings." And from what we can tell, this is politically motivated, but whatever you believe in, whichever side you're on, this should have never happened, and I'm glad this guy got caught.
Suspect shot at officers and ran away. By 5:30 a.m., a shelter-in-place alert was sent out by Brooklyn Park Police telling anyone within a 3-mile radius of the Edinburgh Golf Course to stay in their homes. At about 6 o'clock Saturday morning, the suspect stopped by a home near 49th and Fremont in Minneapolis, where residents say he rented a room. Security cameras capturing new images of the suspect dressed in casual clothing with a cowboy hat.
We're here today because an unspeakable tragedy has unfolded in Minnesota.
At 9:45, Governor Tim Walz announced that Representative Hortman and her husband Mark were both killed in what he's calling a politically motivated assassination. At 11 o'clock, authorities and the governor urging people to not attend any scheduled rallies until after the suspect is in custody. An hour and a half later, officials in Champlin said there was no current threat to the public. Then by 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon, the Associated Press identified the suspect as 57-year-old Vance Luther Belter. The scene at the Hoffman's home in Champlin was cleared by 1:30. Around 1:45, the Minneapolis home where Belter rented a room was searched by investigators. Then by 3 p.m., authorities confirmed Belter as a suspect in the case and asked for the public's help in locating him. At 3:20, nearly 12 hours after officers first encountered Belter, Brooklyn Park authorities lifted the shelter-in-place order, believing he is out of that immediate area around the Hortman home. At 3:50, the Hennepin County Medical Examiner confirms both Melissa and Mark Hortman died of multiple gunshot wounds. It was around 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon the FBI announced a $50,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of Belter. By 9 p.m. Saturday night, family members confirm Yvette Hoffman is awake and alert.
So that was Leah Bino reporting, and a couple of more information, bits of information that we're learning. He was spotted on a trail cam. He will be facing murder charges. Authorities say that they are going to be holding this press conference with updates, but we don't know when that's going to happen. They also say that 3 AK-47s were found in the car that was allegedly owned by the suspect. They also found a 9mm handgun, a ballistics vest, as well as a gold police-style badge.
We have to watch the rhetoric. This is Tim Walz talking about going after Trump, and this is the kind of things that lead to violence, and we have to be mindful of our own speech.
The thing that bothers a teacher more than anything is to watch a bully, to watch this bully and to stop it. And when it's a child, you talk to them and you tell them why bullying's wrong. But when it's adult like Donald Trump, you bully the shit him back. You push back.
Tampon Tim wants to talk about bringing down the heat.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
We do know this guy was appointed by Tim Walz to the Workforce Development Board, so he's a close ally of Tim Walz. So I wonder why he would do this. Does he know something we don't? Was he mistreated? Is this just an angry worker? We don't know yet, but we'll find out.
Okay.
Is bullying okay as teacher?
Is bullying okay? Yes or no? Is it okay to bully somebody? I think
Yes
there's
or
a
no?
time to push back at a bully. So yes, I do think there's a time.
So you think it's okay to bully others?
I think it's okay to bully the bully.
Trump's modern day Gestapo is scooping folks up off the street.
The name calling is unnecessary. Whatever happened to just speaking like regular human beings and not demonizing folks? I know the left claimed to be the righteous one, but it seems like most of the times they're the one calling people Hitler, fascist, and whatever kind of names they think of. This is not right.